If you can hear this, it means the rarest big cat on Earth still has a fighting chance. Meet the Amur leopard, a ghost of the forest, built like liquid muscle with a winter coat so thick it looks airbrushed by nature. It lives where you'd expect to find snow leopards, except this is an actual leopard, surviving winters that drop to -30. Here's the awe part. There are likely just around 120 to 130 Amur leopards left in the wild. That's fewer than the people on your last flight. Their entire wild world fits into a slice of the Russian Far East and Northeast China, places with names like Land of the Leopard. So how did the rarest big cat become the rarest? Poaching for fur. Fewer deer and boar to hunt. Forests carved into pieces by roads and fires. And when your dating pool is basically a group chat with 10 members, inbreeding becomes a real genetic problem. Now, the hope. In 2007, there were as few as 30. Today, that number has more than tripled. Why? Rangers on the ground, camera traps that turned ghosts into data, a massive protected zone in Russia, and a matching national park in China that stitched habitat back together. Prey is coming back, and cubs are being photographed where none existed before. If a species can bounce from 30 to over 120 in a decade and change, imagine what the next decade could look like. But only if we push. Here's the action plan. Simple, doable, and actually useful. 1. Fund the boots. Rangers and local biologists are the Wi-Fi and battery pack of conservation. Nothing works without them. If you can give, donate to groups like Land of the Leopard National Park Partners, Wildcats Conservation Alliance, and WWF specifically tagged for Amur leopard work. 2. Starve the market. Fur and exotic animal parts only have value if people buy them. Never purchase products made from wild cats. And if a deal looks sketchy or traditional, it's still no. 3. Connect the forest. Fragmented habitat is like a broken charging cable. Everything slows or fails. Support certified sustainable wood and paper, FSC, to reduce destructive logging in the Amur leopard's range. 4. Reduce fire risk. Fewer extreme fires mean more prey, more cover, more leopards. Cut your own carbon where you can. Energy, travel, food, and back policies that protect and restore forests. 5. Amplify. Share a photo. Post this story. If you've got a classroom, a book club, a group chat, drop a "Did you know about the rarest big cat?" Awareness turns into pressure, which turns into policy. Look, extinction is not a plot twist. It's a choice. And we've already tested the alternative. When people show up, species rebound. Somewhere tonight, under a frozen moon, an Amur leopard will pad silently through black pines, whiskers catching snow like confetti. It doesn't know we're rooting for it, but it will feel the difference we make. Let's turn awe into action. Links below. I'll see you in the comments, and out there, where the footprints still lead forward.